Hello, I'm David Martinez. I'm here with Tara. We're going to be going over a routine that can be used as a warm-up or a cool-down. Also note that it's very important that you should warm up and cool down before and after every workout. So we're going to start with arm circles. So what Tara's doing, she's going to put her palms up. Okay, she's going to start with small rotations. She's going to gradually start increasing the diameter of those circles, warming up our shoulders. We want to make sure that all these poses are anywhere from 10 to 15 seconds long. She's going to bring her arm across her body, also focusing on the shoulder. She's going to pull her elbow in and tight to her chest. That's where she's pulling in. Okay, make sure you switch, get both sides equally. Okay, then she's going to pull her arm behind her head. She's going to focus on pushing down on her elbow. Okay, stretching out our tricep and shoulder muscle. Okay, after this, she's going to reach down and touch her toes. We're going to focus on our lower back, also our hamstrings and glutes. Okay, now if you can't reach the ground or as flexible as Tara is here, we're going to modify and go as low as we can. But we want to focus on keeping our knees locked out. Okay, after this, we're going to go down what's called a cobra pose. Okay, on the cobra pose, we want to make sure we have that curved lumbar. Okay, focusing on that nice high chest posture, stretching out our abdominal cavity. Okay, after that, we're going to go into what's called a child's pose. On our child's pose, what we want to focus on is walking out our fingertips as far as we can. This is going to focus on stretching out our shoulders. Also driving our hips back to our heels. Okay, after child's pose, we're going to stretch out our calves. Okay, so notice how she overlaps her heels. Now if her heel is coming up off the ground, she's going to walk her fingertips back to make sure that our foot is planted flat on the ground. Okay, after this, we're going to go into what's called a butterfly pose. On the butterfly pose, we want to put both our feet together, bring our heels nice and tight to our body. Okay, notice how she has a nice high chest posture, nice curve in our lower back. And if you'd like to, you can use your elbows to push down on your knees. Okay, after this pose, we'll go into our quad stretch. Okay, now obviously our range of motion is going to be different for every athlete. So where you feel more comfortable is where we're going to want to hold that pose. Okay, like we mentioned, you want to hold these poses anywhere from 10 to 15 seconds. If you feel like you need to hold them a little bit longer, feel free to do so. Okay, and that's our warm-up.